where the language of love is summed up by the language of the family member, which could only come from the heart. To speak of the legacy which this man has left behind to his own family, a family he loved so dearly, a family that he would give his life for. To speak on behalf of the family is Secretary Reyes' third son, Marc Reyes.
My name is Marc Reyes. I am the son of Angelo, Tomas Reyes. And I speak on behalf of my bereaved family, my mom, Tessie, my brothers, Boji, Jet, Carlo, and Judd, our respective wives and children, my Uncle Lito, my dad's brother. Thank you very much to those who spoke before me. Thank you for the kind words that you've shared about our father. Thank you for sharing your truths about Angelo Tomas Reyes. The sheer magnitude of what we face tomorrow at his burial and what my family will still have to face for the next few months is pressing on me right now. And I stand before you all tonight, a son who has just lost his father. I will not wish the pain and anguish that our family has experienced on anyone. The enormity and mystery of his final decision will slowly reveal itself to us in the coming days. And God knows we will need each other's memories of Papa to survive the coming months. However, this evening, I will not enumerate the achievements of Angelo Tomas Reyes. His achievements as a general, as a secretary, a father, a brother, a husband, or friend. I have the rest of my earthly life to do that. In private, with my wife and children, with my siblings and my mother, and with friends who knew and loved him like I did. Instead, this evening, I will tell you about the story of the Filipino public official who is honest. I am certain that there are many, just as I am sure there are many who are not. The honest Filipino public official tries to do his work, shares his expertise, but it is in an environment that is more often than not harsh to him. The honest Filipino public official will always find himself alone in many situations because the environment he's in is kinder to those who will just go with the flow. The honest Filipino public official can only do so much. He can only swim upstream so high if the tide is unkind to him. He stays low on the river bend if the powerful direction of the tide overwhelms all of his muscles. The muscles that were primed for attempts at good governance. The Filipino public official who is honest is not perfect. He knows this. He tries to work around this imperfection. He will be torn often between priority after priority, but ultimately, he will have to decide. The honest Filipino public official is aware that the system that he is in is flawed. And yet, the honest Filipino public official still tries and never loses faith. Sometimes he succeeds, but for as long as the rest of the elements do not allow him to succeed, he won't. And oftentimes, he hasn't. Precisely because this system does not nurture integrity or moral uprightness. While the Filipino public official who is honest does not lay sole blame on the system, he also finds himself in a position to either fight or flee. Sometimes, he just decides to bolt altogether. Oftentimes, he decides to stay and fight. But no one will disagree that the Filipino public official who is honest tries. And only if more people in the system will nurture honesty, integrity, and honor, only then will the honest Filipino public official succeed. Again, on behalf of my bereaved family, thank you that all of you are here tonight. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us. And contradictory as this may sound, thank you to those who respected our privacy and left us alone. My name is Marc Reyes, and I am proudly the son of the Honorable Angelo Tomas Reyes. And with the permission of the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, sir, we are not cavaliers, but I would like to request that you allow me and my brothers to render our final salute to my dad. May I call on my brothers, Boji, Jet, Carlo, and Judd.
Thank you, Marc. That is one resounding clarion call to carry on your father's vision. Today, we know that he is not alone, and that he shall be our music in our continued search to keep this country, beloved country of ours, to stay a wonderful world.